Morning Drive with Mike Bagley and Pete Pistone.
I what it's like to be the rainmaker. I wonder what it's like to know that I made the rain.
Well, listen, keep that rain-making stuff to yourself. By the way, we're looking good in Phoenix this weekend.
Good.
A couple dicey weekends. Looks like that we're going to have a good weather weekend on tap. And, of course, you're going to hear all the action here on SiriusXM NASCAR Radio. Xfinity Series Saturday, Cup Series on Sunday. Just doing a little look at the forecast. Friday, high of 82. Saturday, high of 82. Sunday, high of 83. Lows at night in the mid-50s. Chance of rain Saturday, 1%. Chance of rain Sunday, 3% in the desert of Arizona. Hey, Pete?
Yes.
What is today?
Today, Bagman, is Wednesday, March 8th, 2023.
Today is International Women's Day.
Woman! Whoa, man! Whoa, man!
Salute, ladies.
So I married an axe murderer. Thank you, Sam.
I wait for this day every year so I can specifically play that one drop.
Feel good?
I cackle
He can do
to
the
my-
whole movie. He
I
can do the whole
cackle
movie
to
if you wanted
myself
him to.
inside when I play that because it just makes me laugh so hard.
Today is also Discover What Your Name Means Day.
Okay. Peter, your first or last name, or both? Peter means something like it's got a sainthood attached to it, which I know doesn't apply to me, but I've done this before. There's some Satanist to my name, Baggy. I would think Michael would be in the same boat, right?
Michael means angelic.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. A couple of angels
When you
here.
think of angels, you think of the Bagman babies.
Whoa! Hang on, Jack.
Today, what is Sam? Or Samuel?
I don't know.
Sammy. Sammy.
Sammy's just bitter because I stopped short on him when he was doing one of his many thousand film rampages. And I don't even know what that was. But
Well, I
anyway.
wouldn't know. I wouldn't call it a rampage, but okay, go ahead.
Today is also National Proofreading Day.
Probably do that more often.
I think we all need to sharpen those pencils just a little bit on that.
Larry Mack's got a pencil sharpener. Maybe we can use that.
Elevation, not evaluation. Today is also National Peanut Clusters Day. Top of the morning, Tommy Ellis, the Goo Goo Clusters car. Well, we brought the clusters down from Richmond.
Is that on 64?
Right, by the new Buc-ee's.
Stop the Buc-ee's. Today is also National Retro Video Game Day.
It is now.
That's good. I was going to go back
Number one
to Pong.
retro video game of all time. What do you got?
Retro video game of all time for me, probably Blades of
Pong?
Steel. Blades of Steel, one of the best hockey games ever created. I used to love it.
For me, it's Donkey Kong. That's the number one for me. Dig Dug, number two. Pac-Man's the low-hanging fruit, right?
Galaga.
Yeah,
Galaga was great, man.
Galaga.
Get some Kanoa while you're playing Galaga.
On this day in 1618, Johann Kepler discovered the third law of planetary motion.
Slow motion.
That was Baggy doing that, too.
Well, I mean, and it was like live on tape. Right there.
Slow motion.
You all right?
I'm trying to get through
The call's coming from inside the house.
On this day in 1702, England's Queen Anne took to the throne upon the death of King William III.
Well, you know, she had a lot on her mind, so she had to sit down.
On this day in 1880, U.S. President Rutherford B. Hayes declared that the United States would have jurisdiction over any canal built across the Isthmus of Panama.
The Panama Canal is doing quite well. I think we did a good job building it, right? Yeah.
Right?
On this day in 1905 in Russia, it was reported that the peasant revolt was spreading to Georgia.
Really? I didn't think
Get
they
your
were
pieces
that.
down in Georgia. Maybe they're on their way.
Oh, peasant revolt. I was going to say a lot of feathers. At least said pheasant revolt. I'm sorry,
No,
misheard you.
peasant.
Okay, peasant.
On this day in 1921, French troops occupied Dusseldorf.
It's a funny name for a city.
On this day, 1945, Phyllis May Daly received a commission in the United States Navy Nurse Corps. She later became the first African-American nurse to serve duty in World War II.
All right. Well done. Thank you very much.
On this day in 1953, a Census Bureau report indicated that 239,000 farmers had quit farming over the last 2 years.
Well, that's no good. We need you out there tilling those fields for us. It's hard work.
On this day, 1985, the Internal Revenue Service reported that 407,700 Americans were millionaires. That was more than double the total from just 5 years before.
If I had $1 million, if I had $1 million.
Of course, +1 when you add the bagman into that.
And yeah, you know me. Well, we're racking it in over here. Backing up the old Brinks truck. Backing in, boys. Birthdays today. Kit Connor is 19.
Happy birthday to you.
Benny Blanco,
Happy
35. Freddie Prinze Jr. is 47. Boris Kodjoe is 50. Lester Holt, 64. Gayla Peavy is 80 today. In the world of NASCAR, birthdays for Mark Green, Ronnie Thomas, Tate Fogelman, and NASCAR Hall of Famer Kirk Shelmerdine.
Well, there you have it, everybody. From all of us here on TMD, happy birthday, one and all, on this Wednesday, March 8th, 2023.